it's hard to put in words, because if you're in youth soccer, it's what you work for, to be at the pinnacle of youth soccer and to be able to lift the oldest trophy in the country. It brought tears to my eyes watching the families and the players enjoy what they've invested in for years.
I don't know, it's an experience that, you know, I've never experienced before, and it's been fantastic because it was the first time that I felt it. And again, I still think a lot of credit needs to go to Jeremy Harkins, because he's the one that, you know, was with the group all year, you know, with a lot of the successes. And I was fortunate enough to be here and on staff, and, you know, he gave me the opportunity, which was, you know, awesome. Well, I think it's, you know, started a trend here with these guys that, you know, not winning one, you know, in your youth career is amazing. But to do it twice in a row and do it 3 times in a row with the birth year change, it's amazing how they're able to do it for 3 years in a row. And the accomplishments that these kids are going to have and going forward is, I mean, they've proved that I don't think there's a ceiling for this group.
When we first started our first year at Nationals, we would have never thought we'd make it this far, and to think that we could do it again and again and again, it's absolutely amazing.
This team has been together since they were about 9 or 10, and this has been years in the making. Every year has been planned for these boys to achieve, you know, a specific goal.
It really means a lot to me. Best coach in the country right here, best friends. These are going to be my friends for life, and truly, I can't even put into words what it means. It's truly unbelievable.
The ODP Thanksgiving Interregional is a really important event for our players because it's an opportunity for them to compete in a representative format.
To be able to play against different players from different parts of the country, kind of the best of the best from the 4 regions coming to one environment, and to be able to train and play over the course of a week is really like no other event across the country.
My experience here at ODP has been phenomenal. The environment's different. It's definitely elevated competition, excellent coaching staff.
This ODP event, I think, is critical to a lot of the careers of the young ladies that have a chance to come and play, because some of them won't have had this experience of an elite level like this. And so for them to be put under pressure, to know that there's college scouts, to know that they're playing against other elite teams, I think it gives them kind of this sense of what's coming next in their life.
It's really exciting coming and playing in front of a bunch of college coaches, because you don't really get that at a club team.
I think it allows them to prepare for the next level, whether that be for some of them lucky ones going on to national teams, or others going on for college.
It's totally humbling to be playing around such elite level athletes, especially playing against and with people from all around the country, and getting to know their different styles of play and getting challenged every day. It makes you grow as a player, but it also gives you respect for other players out there, and also gives you a sense of the level of intensity and the level of quality out there, so you know how to push yourself to become greater.
And so this really gives them a real life experience that they don't get otherwise when they're with their regular club teams and playing in their local leagues.
I love coming to participate in ODP because it's such a different atmosphere. Everyone here is dedicated to the sport and supportive of each other, but also demanding, because we need to be good players and connect as a team.
It's really interesting because playing in front of all the college scouts and even national staff, you have to get used to it. So there's a lot of nerves a lot of the time, but obviously, hopefully they're going to play on bigger stages as they progress in their careers. And it's a great experience to be able to get through that. Obviously believing in yourself as a player and having confidence that you can handle that pressure.
There's no doubt that ODP was incredibly influential in my career. What I gained from ODP was, again, the sense of competitiveness, elite level that I didn't get playing at home, meeting players from not only just in my region, but across the country, and see how soccer was played in different places, and really to explore soccer in a way that I just couldn't do it on a local level. And it gave me a chance to be exposed to some higher coaching and ultimately make my way to a youth national team pool and then onto the national team.
We're here because our daughter Haley, she has Down syndrome. She plays on the top soccer team.
So we're here today because my son Finn is involved in the top soccer program. He's a child with special needs, and we've been looking for good opportunities for him to engage with other youth and get involved in a positive environment and get some health and exercise.
It just brought her out of her shell. She loves to come here and participate in a sport that she normally can't participate in.
Allie's benefited from playing with top soccer because it allows her to interact with kids outside of school because she doesn't really get a lot of interaction with other kids. She also gets interactions with teenagers, she gets interactions with adults.
It's just nice to see smiles on everybody's faces, and they're always so energetic and fun to play with and fun people to just be around in general. I just enjoy the whole atmosphere.
Watching Finn participate in top soccer is it's really great. I mean, he's a child that struggles with socialization, and something positive and enthusiastic like this always gets him more excited and more involved with his peers.
So I'm a buddy here, and that basically means that I do one-on-one with the players and help them through practice. It's 2 hours on a Saturday morning where you just get to come out and have fun. You can help little kids play soccer, you can actually play soccer with some of the older kids, and at the end of the day it leaves you feel pretty good about you doing something for someone else.
I feel like the program matures me as a person, and it helps me be a better leader and teach them to be better leaders. So it's really matured me as a person.
Watching the kids be able to improve week by week and watching their parents enjoy watching their kids grow through that whole process is really great to see and motivating.
It's so much fun. It is just fun, and the kids are absolutely wonderful. The families are fantastic, and I see an impact in many, many realms, not just physically for these kids.
I think that other parents should look at this as an opportunity to get their children with special needs out in a positive group environment, get some exercise, develop some skills, and have a good time.
Hello there and welcome to the 2017 U.S. Youth Soccer National League Fall Showcase in Wilson, North Carolina. My name is Matthew Carraher, representing Turbo Sports Group. Proud to bring you the broadcast here this morning in what is a breezy morning, but a fresh one. We've got a game here between Cleveland FC playing in the white kit on left to right in your screens versus Solar Soccer Club out of Texas playing in the blue and black kit, playing from right to left on your screens. And it's Solar who are starting the brightest now. Shot from distance from number 9, Alyssa Terry. Caitlin Grady, goalkeeper for Cleveland, knocks it out. And the wind should be dying down this afternoon, folks, but just for the minute it's in favour of Solar Soccer Club as they play right to left across your screen. So we'll see how Cleveland deal with that in the first half. But still a beautiful morning for soccer. Field is in immaculate condition, so should see some soccer on display. And there's a shot here blocked. Danger still here for Cleveland. It's cleared out over the sideline. A shot was registered for Solar Soccer Club from number 11, Wimberley Wright. It's a decent attempt. Looked like it was blocked by number 18, Victoria Lynch at the back. Headed away, danger still. Laid out in the edges. It's been all Solar Soccer Club in the first few minutes, and a ball across the 18, and Alyssa Terry just couldn't get on it. It's going to be a goal kick for Cleveland, and kicking into quite a stiff breeze. 10-mile-an-hour wind. And it will be number chance for Cleveland on the break here. Mary Santelli plays it inside. Shot from distance. Loop, and it's at the crossbar. Ball still in the 18. Danger still here for Solar. Shot and finished. Trying to get the goal scorer's name, but I believe that was Sophia Gorski with the final touch. It was a good break down the left-hand side, and Mary Santelli just cut inside. A shot registered off the crossbar, bouncing down, and just like that with the first attack, Cleveland playing against this stiff breeze take the lead. It's 1-0. Cracking start. Let's see what here. Solar Soccer Club having response. Plays it inside. Shot from distance. Loop, and it's at the crossbar. Ball still in the 18. Danger still here for Solar. Shot before the fourth and finished. Cracking day we have in store. I believe the wind will die down later this afternoon, and it's a beautiful winter day on the 1st of December. Away comes Solar Soccer Club down the left-hand side. And that's good defending there, and Maya Ransom has won the free kick there. Good defending, getting her body in between the player and the ball, and was unfairly knocked over. Team the referee. And just as a heads up for you guys listening at home, whether you're in Texas or up there in Northern Ohio, we'll have 40-minute halves here, folks, for the U16 matchup. Hope you guys have poured a large cup of coffee or tea to join the broadcast this morning, watching your friends and or family. Proud to bring you the broadcast here live. Ball knocked out of play on the far sideline. It'll be a throw-in for Cleveland. And another Cleveland throw on the far sideline. Ball hooked down the line. That's knocked in towards the 18, and a bit of miscommunication there from Solar, and danger still not averted. Ball laid on the edge. Chance for a shot from distance. Good patient build-up play from Cleveland there, and the shot eventually registered from number 24, apologies, Mary Santelli up top, but danger here for Cleveland is you can see the wind there. Aiding the ball 70 yards down the field with ball bounced over the top. Cleveland are going to have to hold their line at the back, maybe 5 or 10 yards deeper than they would ideally like to hold them. And Solar Soccer Club registered a 1-1 draw yesterday. I'm sure you guys tuned in the broadcast already know how the game unfolded and how it went, and Cleveland had a 2-1 win, so 2 strong teams on display this morning. Plenty of college coaches on the sidelines here. The quality on display certainly has piqued the interest of all the top schools in the country. Good pressure from Cleveland, forcing the ball backwards, but Solar still have the ball on the right hand side. Good touch inside, it's a good tackle there. Tackle was on number 6, Nyla Zarag. Here comes Solar on the edge of the box here. Played square, shot. And it's going to be knocked over the end line, but it's going to be a corner kick for Solar. Shot was registered by number 11. Once again, Wimberley right. Just deflected in behind, and they're going to have a corner. Looks like it's going to be a number 5. Ashton Shepperson jogging over to take it. He's going to have to factor the wind here. Ball will move a few yards once she plays it towards goal, so can't start it too straight, and it looks like it's going to be an outswinger, so we'll hold up against the wind. And it comes around the 6-yard box, and danger still. Chance for a shot right with the shot. Blocked. And Cleveland clear it centrally up the pitch. Santelli driving towards goal. She's in here. Santelli with 1-on-1 shot, saved. What a bruising that run was. Mary Santelli with pace and strength to get in behind, and fantastic save in the end by Audrey Castaner. Nyla Zarag knocks the ball out wide, but it's back in for Cleveland now. Cleared away and hooked away in the end. Solar look to build away, and they might have a counter-attack themselves here. Oh, what a break that was a few moments back from Mary Santelli. Just like she had all the world to beat and did so. Barreled through on goal and had a thunderous strike, and calls from the bench here. If she had to just slid it down low on the ground, she might have doubled the lead, but fantastic run nonetheless, and it's going to be a throw on this near sideline for Solar. Lauren Miller with the throw. She might get the 1-2 here. It looks like a foul, and it will be a foul. About 4 or 5 yards from the end line. A couple of yards outside the 18. Miller may be the one to take it. Great opportunity this, especially if it's a right-footed. Especially if it's a right-footed ball in, because you can use the wind to really whip it towards that far top corner. Let's see what Miller will decide to do with. Clips it in deep towards the back post. Over the head of number 12, Emily Hartsham. That was a very good opportunity there that Solar might have feel like could have drawn level with. Let's be past 10 minutes into the game here. The first half, 2017 US Youth Soccer National League, brought to you live by Turbo Sports Group. Ball then free on the right hand side, blocked down, good defending there from Cleveland. Terry tries to get her head on, just can't quite get around, and it's cleared up once again to Santelli. Has that strength to hold up the ball again and looking for a 1-2, but she's decided to go in the box instead. She has a shot, struck. Great effort on the far sideline, that was a great run. Santelli let it go and decided to go in the box, and that was Hayley Anspach. Low left footed shot, and it was a great strike into the wind just wide of the right hand post. She probably fancied that effort from there. Cleveland preparing a substitution on the sideline. Madison Snyder preparing 1-2, but she's decided to go in the box instead. She has a shot, struck. Cleveland have a free kick about. Great effort on the far sideline. Inside Solar's half here. And it'll be Julia Pangonis that wants to take it. Pangonis with a great delivery. Managed to put it 5 or 6 yards into the 18. It's a great strike from where she was, considering the wind. It's going to be a throw on the far side for Cleveland. Here is that substitution. Snyder about to come in. Victoria Lyncha will be the one making way. Looks like Snyder will be the one to run all the way over the far side to take the throw in. Snyder throws it in, gets us restarted. Crunch and tackle there, but Cleveland still have it. Knocked out wide. Chance of an overlap there for the fullback. Not a bad idea, just couldn't quite get the execution. Chance for a break here for Solar if they can find Terry up top, but they'll win the free kick about 5 or 6 yards into their own half, and winning the free kick was Landry Crodell. I received a bit of training from Solar's coaches on the sideline before the game. Crodell for the pronunciations. Hopefully remember it correctly for Landry's friends and family at home. Solar have the ball about 5 or 6 yards inside Cleveland's half, being patient now with the build-up. Played out wide here. Solar looking for that key pass to try and split Cleveland open. They will have a tough time getting past Cleveland. That's an offside call here against Solar. They'll have a tough time to try and beat Ellie Taliak down the right hand side. She's looked very lively in the early stages. The right back. As once again we'll have Pangonis playing short. Good original touch and a nice turn but from Morgan Pence, but she just lost out. Taliak with the interception again. Good play down the right hand side for Cleveland. Chance for an opportunity to whip it in. It's a great touch inside. Squares it across the 6-yard box. Shot! Saved. Great move down the right hand side. Shot was registered from Anspach, the left winger. Great play by Sarah Robertson with the touch inside. did everything that you're supposed to do as a winger and just plays it across just outside the 6-yard box, and Ansbach with the right foot has a nice strike, but it was straight at Audrey Castaner in goal. Castaner now with the ball. Looking to make full use of the wind here. Punts it down to her left-hand side, but Taliak knocks it out of play once again. Be a Solar ball, about 6 or 7 yards inside Cleveland's half. Lauren Miller with the throw. Looking for options. Looks down the line. Taliak giving chase. Miller with the throw in again. Looking for Terry up top, but Pangonis clears it away. Santelli up top, just loses out. Good tackle in the end. It's a great ball through here. Taliak giving chase. Knocked out of play, and it's going to be a offside call against Solar Soccer Club. Gotta think Pangonis will be hitting this one and maybe trying to play the line a little bit. Facing the stiff breeze, keep it low and just kind of punching into the wind. Solar look to press if they try and play it short. Pangonis looking for options, but might have to go along with this one. Played in towards midfield. Solar win it. And ball being exchanged back and forth. Santelli looking for a ball through. It's not a bad one. It's a great first touch. Switched over on the left-hand side. Ansbach. Great tackle in the end there from Nyla Zarag in the right back position. Ansbach with the lovely dummy down the line. Chance to serve it in. Plays it across. Shot. Santelli can only register it straight towards Castaner. Again, fantastic move out wide. Lovely dummy by Ansbach. Looking dangerous down the left-hand side. If Cleveland can get the ball early to out wide, they're causing all sorts of problems. But away comes Solar, looking to level it up. Miller making a run from the left-back spot out wide. Taliak will look to play line. She does. Miller will keep this one in. Looks for options. You've seen this a couple of times already. Ashton Shepperson, the centre half, almost creating another midfielder up there, bringing the ball forward, but she's dispossessed. Robertson wins the throw on. There's a triple substitution being prepared here for Cleveland. Santelli with the ball through in the left-hand side. Ansbach is in. She's onside, driving towards goal. Chance of a shot. Strike. 2-0. That'll be 2-0 for Cleveland. Lovely move. Quick throw in, taken down the right-hand side. Completely opened up and switched play. Hayley Ansbach with the finish low into the bottom right-hand corner. Tidy finish. In the left-hand side. Ansbach is in. She's onside, driving towards goal. Chance of a shot. Strike. 2-0. They prepare for.
That'll
be
2-0
for Cleveland. Stephanie Sturgeon, 33, will be one. Kylie Fitzgerald will be another. And also number 21, Marion Blakemore, coming in. Pence will be making way along with Gorski and also number 12, Hayley Ansbach, scorer of the second goal. So here we are, folks, halfway through the first period, and it's Cleveland playing into the stiff breeze, who lead by 2-0, and substitution coming for Solar. Number 8, Mariella Stevens, comes on for number 10, Alexa Pivnik. Zarag in the right back spot, nice step over, looking for options, plays it out wide towards Terry. Terry's fouled. Looks like they've moved number 9, Alyssa Terry, out on the right hand side for Solar. Zarag now looking for options. Cleveland just been devastating on the break early on here. Every chance they've looked very dangerous. Without having all that much possession, they just break at such a pace that it's tough to defend. But here comes Solar. Driving towards the box, and that's going to be a great opportunity. About 6-7 yards out with the wind behind. Solar have a free kick. We'll see who it's going to be. Looks like it's going to be Wimberley Wright. All the W's. 7 yards outside the 18. Referee counts out a wall. Wall looks to be a 5-6. Oh, it's a large wall of players. Wright will have to go over. Goes low, comes back to her. Chance to register a second, but shot, but cleared away. And here comes Santelli once again. Looks for options, and she's fouled inside her own half. Might look to play quickly. Ball knocked away from Solar, and double substitution for Cleveland. One substitution coming up for Solar. For Cleveland will be Area Evans Roscos coming on alongside number 44 Riley Vickerts, and Ellie Taliak will be making way alongside Emily Hartshorn, apologies, makes way for Solar. Terry down the right hand side, looking for options, cuts inside. May look to open up, but can't quite find who she was looking for, and they just haven't been able to find that pass. That's a wonderful crunching tackle on the far side by Zarag. Every coach loves to see a tackle like that one. Thrown inside. Robertson dispossessed. Away comes Solar. Just need to find that final ball, but just a little bit rushed right now. Miller in the left back spot. Plays inside. Looking for movement up top, but it's broken down once again, and Santelli, incredibly effective about holding the ball up and knocked all the way up. Solar have to clear away. Game a bit scrappy in the last couple of minutes. Good touch inside. Looking for Terry again. Can't quite find her. Terry gets the ball to feet. Turns. May look to play it out wide here. She's got an overlap from Miller if they can find her, but it's good cover on the outside. Shepperson plays it back inside. Good play this from Solar. Looking to try find that pass, but Cleveland remain in discipline with plenty of numbers in behind the ball. Remaining very narrow defensively. There's lots of space out wide if they can find it. And it ends up just being a shot from about 28 yards from Miller, left back. And very committed, disciplined defending from Cleveland. Staying nice and narrow, forcing the channel out wide, but just didn't have too many runners from the wide areas there, Solar. Good play, knocked out here on the right back spot. Vickerts clips the ball down the line. We'll ask questions of the back line of Solar. Santelli in the box, squares it. And Zarag intercepts at the back there. There's a real opportunity there, and that's going to be a free kick out for Solar. Great interception there from number 6 once again, Nyla Zarag. As she looks to take the free kick, slips as she hits it. Might be a chance here for Cleveland to get on it. And another break coming up here. But Zarag is tough beaten and she wins it back. Plays towards Terry. Referee says play on, I'm having none of it. And knocked out wide to the right back spot as Vickers once again. Plays line. Looks for it again. It's a nice turning. calls for a foul, but again, referee says, come on, girls. None of that nonsense, let's play on. Referees have been fantastic so far after the first, just over the first day. Very good yesterday, and the best of the best coming here as Robertson makes way for Cleveland and Miller makes way for Solar. Flip down towards Terry up top. Back to goal. Looks to lay it off and spin in behind. Slip through. It was nearly a great ball there. It worked out. Much better look there for Solar, but still can't quite find that final ball to thread it through and beat the back line of Cleveland as it's played out wide towards Vickers. Vickers. It's knocked out of play, and she'll just play towards Santelli up top, who uncharacteristically loses her touch there. And linesman has signalled for a handball there. A little unlucky, to be honest, on Anna Stein. Looked like a tough call, but linesman had a good view. Evans Roscos will serve it in. From wide right, outswinger towards the back post. Santelli rises. Danger still here for Solar. Santelli! Dropping volley just on the edge of the box. Decent attempt as we close in to 12 minutes left in the first half here. 2017 US Youth Soccer National League here in Wilson, North Carolina. Fantastic event where you've had players in the past on both the men's and the women's side playing such events such as the UEFA Champions League, FIFA Women's World Cup, even the Olympics, folks. So you really are seeing the best of the best in youth soccer, and the technique and the tactical level of these teams it's quite impressive. Solar prepare a double substitution now, and here it is. Number 14, Victoria Zog, will be coming on alongside, looks like Lucy Meadows. And number 9, Alyssa Terry, will be making way along with along with Miranda Cairns. Wind just picking up once again. And to be honest, I mean, Cleveland have had the clear of the opportunities, but you feel that Solar are only really a through ball away from pulling one back. They've possessed well in midfield. They just haven't been able to find that final ball. They've been patient, but Cleveland, it's a credit to them and how they set up defensively. Very tough to break down, especially with this 2-goal lead as they have the win in the second half. They'll look to just get numbers in behind the ball, play on the break, and try and suck Solar towards the ball and try and invite them on pressure-wise, and then just look to hit them on the counter-attack if they've done it in the first half. And it's worked a treat. Santelli down the left-hand side, crunching tackle, and a great tackle at that from Anna Stein. Wins a throw-in on the far sideline. Zarag throws it down the line. Flicked around the corner. And it'll be a throw-in for Cleveland. Less than 10 minutes to go in the first half here, where Cleveland FC lead by 2-0 over Solar Soccer Club out of Dallas, Texas. Battle of Ohio versus Texas here. Away come Cleveland down the right-hand side. Santelli once again driving forward. She can't be stopped, this girl. Plays it inside and nearly wins a corner. Solar have to play out crossing over their own box there, but danger's still not done here. Cleveland played out wide, and Roscoe now will have to wrap her foot around it, plays it up, and Castaner calmly collects it. Look to use every bit of the wind. She's got a hell of a kick there. Try and see if they can get numbers forward to pull one back before halftime. But it's just been frustrating for them. They haven't been able to get their foot on it in the last few minutes. Cleveland's starting to dominate now. Jordana Disher lays it back for Shepperson, who's put under pressure, and she's got looked like a half chance there for Solar, and they still have it now. There's a chance. It's a 5v5 and clipped over the top and played short. Good turn there. Shot from distance. Great block. Julia Pangonis with a great block on the edge of her box there. Again, it's just that final ball for Solar. Try to clip one over the top. Maybe they'd be better off just playing as 1-2s that they've been very effective with. There'll be a throw on the far sideline, the right back. Zarag will come all the way up to take this one. Looking for options. And she'll have a second go at this one. Throw short, and that'll be easily collected by Caitlin Grady out of Gilmore, Ohio. Cleared down towards the middle. Good kick into the wind, but Solar win it. Again, there doesn't seem to be getting much past the Cleveland backline. They look very strong here, folks. But here is the player of the first half so far, playing a lovely ball on the far side. There really has not been any stopping Mary Santelli. Santelli from Hathaway Brown. Shaker Heights. The whole of Shaker Heights be jumping up and down for joy so far with how she's played. Old-fashioned centre forward, holding up the ball and inviting all her players beneath her and around her out wide. She's a special player. Ball played out wide. Lovely footwork there, and Zarag wins the tackle and also wins the throw-in. Cleared down now the left-hand side. What can Solar do? Try and get it before the half. 5 minutes and some change left in the first. It's a decent turn. Can she keep it in on the far sideline? Mann plays it down the line. Might just trickle out over the end line, but they've won a corner. Pretty physical play there, but referees let that sort of stuff go, and he's done well doing that. Corner kick on the far side for Solar. And Ashton Shepperson, the centre half, will be coming up to take it. Shepperson. What can she do here? Try and get her side back into it. Put it in the mix, they say. Put it in the danger zone. Danger here. Shot. Blocked. Shepperson calls for it again. Might look to launch it back in. Cuts back on her left foot. Tries to play it inside, but Pangonis will play it away. Shepperson tries to play it out wide, but it's gone out over the end line. Throw in. Santelli goes to compete. Apologies there, folks, for the sound. Headphones just dropped. And free kick upcoming here for Cleveland as they'll look to just see this half out, and for the last 3.5 minutes just not look for anything crazy to happen, just take the sting out of the game. I'm sure they'll be delighted. A half-time lead if it remains this way. Pangonis clears it all the way up, flicked on towards Santelli. And offside or free kick called against Cleveland. See what Solar can do with it now. Tackle there from Zaraga. It's a hell of a tackle. Might have just sprung a counter attack here for Solar, but they just can't quite seem to connect from midfield up to the wingers and the forwards right now. But Mann plays it down the line, and that's a free kick against Solar, and down on the far sideline for Cleveland. Madison Snyder just taking a minute. Looks like she'll be alright to continue on. Pangonis once again will probably look to play this one long. 2 minutes left of regular time. Everything on the referee after that. Cleared down the left hand side. See if Solar can get just, they'll be saying up top, just give us the ball in a dangerous area. Chance before half time, see if we can get one. It doesn't have to be pretty. It'll be a little scrappy goal. Change the momentum of the game going into the half time, but they're going to find it tough to get one from here. Great tackle there by Stephanie Sturgeon. Crunch and tackle. Wins the ball back for Cleveland. Santelli drives inside, and she's clipped from behind there. That was a decent opportunity to break there. Referee might have a word, but seems happy enough to let it slide. Free kick about 35 yards out in the left centre for Cleveland. What will they look to do here? Inside the last minute of regular time. Clipped in from distance, and oof, it was nearly a great chance, but Castana comes off her line sprightly and gets it. Looks to pump this one long. Says get out of the box. I'm clearing this one long. Flicked on inside. Sturgeon back to goal. Plays a good ball out wide to the left hand side. Mann tracking the full back. Far side knocks it out of play for a Cleveland throw in. As all eyes will be on the referee in terms of stoppage time from now. Snyder has a nice flick down the left hand side, plays it down the line, but it'll go out of play for a Solar ball on the far side. One minute of added time to be played here, and they might look to just pump this one long if they can. Sturgeon instructed by coach to drop back in behind the ball, just make sure nothing silly happens here, see the game out, be professional in the first half, but if anything there could be a break here for Cleveland. Zarag attempts to win it back towards Mann down the right hand side, tackled by Snyder. Mann lays it back inside, miscontrol. Sturgeon tries to flick around the corner to Santelli, does so. She's got an awful lot of work to do from here against 4 defenders, plays it sideways and knocked out wide. Nice move. Might have one more chance here before half time, and it's knocked out for a throw in for Solar. Lucy Meadows does well for Solar, back defending there. And can't be too much longer left, but Jordana Disher will start us off again. Thrown inside, and there's the halftime whistle, where Cleveland FC lead Solar Soccer Club by 2-0. 2017 US Youth Soccer National League. Grab a cup of tea, put on the kettle. Join us for the second half in a few minutes. Bye for now. Welcome back here to the second half of the 15 US Youth Soccer National League U16 bracket game between Cleveland FC out of Northern Ohio and Solar Soccer Club out of Texas. Cleveland playing with a 2-goal advantage after the first half. Played against the wind in the first half. Scored 2 goals early inside the first 20 minutes to get that advantage. Solar facing an uphill task not only in the scoreline but also the fact that they're playing into the wind. It's a stiff breeze, about 15 mile an hour. As Cleveland attacked down the left hand side in the start. Early stage of the second half. Looked like this might roll all the way out, and it does in the end for a Solar goal kick. And Sabrina Roca will be in goal in the second half for Solar. Ball flicked on in towards midfield. They're into a stiff wind, so it's going to be very tough for them to try and get momentum into the second half. And ball's whipped across, and Roca sees it through over the end line in behind her goal. Goal kick for Solar. Cleveland looked to high press anyway, so if they can win these first or second balls in midfield, it's going to be very tough for Solar. With that wind, and uphill task is an understatement. But it's a great turn inside by Meadows. Looks to break away, but not much getting past Maya Ransom. Head over the sideline, it'll be a throw in for Solar. Throw being prepared by Alexa Pivnik. And it'll be out for a Solar throw-in. Nyla Zarag looking for options. Will look to go long. Does so. Flick back towards her. Zarag now opens out, plays it out towards the left-hand side, but it's intercepted. And Cleveland look to break forward. Morgan Pence looking for the through ball down the right-hand side. Gorski will give chase. Wins a throw in on the far sideline in a dangerous area. Ball flicked up and Terry drops back to help her team out. It's a good touch. It's a chance for Solar here to break if they can find the right ball. Ball played over the top asking questions, but Pangonis shepherds it back. Lovely touch inside. Slotted through on the left-hand side. It's a great touch. Driving in towards goal. Good save. Well done, Sabrina Roca, for coming off her line. Hayley Ansbach had a few great touches, and she's got pace to burn on this left wing for Cleveland. Great move, though. Gets the 1-2. Originally plays it inside. Drives forward again. Touch just a little bit on the heavy side. Roca did well coming off her line sprightly. The temperature is in the mid to late 50s here, folks, today, and I'm sure it's an awful lot warmer in Texas. I doubt the same can be said about Cleveland up in Ohio, but wherever you're watching, hope you're enjoying the broadcast. If you can't make it to see your friends and family play in person, we're delighted to be able to show you guys the game live. Hopefully you don't mind this Irish guy commentating on the broadcast. I'm sure some of you have already switched to mute already. Ball down the right hand side. Solar looking to break. Sideways pass towards Pivnik. Cuts back onto her left side. Still has it, pokes it forward, but Cleveland win it again. Shepperson takes onto her left, hits her own player, and it's broken down again for Cleveland. Stein gets it back. He's looking for support. Can only play it up into midfield, but Cleveland win it again with Robertson. Robertson threads it through. Ansbach. Ansbach batting away with Stein. Free kick here for Solar. Shepperson look to drill this one forward. Does so. Here come Cleveland again. Chance if they can open up here and driving in towards the box. Lovely turn shot. That would have been an absolute peach of a goal. Fantastic play nonetheless from Sofia Gorski. Cuts in on her right, brings it back onto her left, looking for that far top corner. Sails a little over the bar. Pivnik flicks it on. Robertson gets on the ball though, driving forward down the right hand side. The midfielder is tough to beat when she's driving with pace with the ball. Away come down the right hand side, and Gorski goes down but knocks it out of play. Solar have the throw in, play it quick. Played across towards Ansbach, trying to get onto her favourite left touch. She goes down, and it's a penalty kick. Penalty kick for Cleveland. Hayley Ansbach turns out, tried to get on the left, just pokes it, and it's one of those where you're just lunging towards the ball and it's unlucky. But it was a penalty kick from this angle here too, and it'll be number 9. Morgan Pence looking to solidify the lead here for Cleveland. Short run up, plays it down the right hand side, and Roca guessed right, just couldn't get on it, and it's going to be a very tough battle for Solar to make it back in the second half. For Cleveland, short run up, plays it down the right hand side, and Cleveland. Roca guessed right, just couldn't get on it, and that's Roca. Good clearance up towards midfield. Pivnik looks to flick it on. Cleveland win. Turn around the corner from Pence. Lovely turn inside. Ansbach looks for it again. Play out towards the right. Gorski. A lot of work to do from here. Cuts back on her left again. Plays it across. Ansbach touches it. Only a kitten's whisper away from the far post there. Somehow managed to get turned out for a corner kick. Pence score the third goal. Will come over to take it. The right footer looked to use every piece of the wind here to make it dangerous for Solar. She can whip this one starting 6 to 8 yards out and let the wind come across. Invite Robertson and the likes to attack it. In towards the front post, it's cleared up. Roca with the catch. 30 minutes left here in the first half, or second half. 2017 US Youth Soccer National League matchup here, where Cleveland FC leads Solar Soccer Club by a scoreline of 3-0. Pangonas clears towards the right hand side. Gorski plays line, but they'll go out for a throw on the first sideline. Shepperson goes to retreat. Disher will get us restarted. Sure, some of you guys will be watching the World Cup draw for the men's side simultaneously here as well, but you want to be watching Pence, more than Pence. Thunderous strike with the right foot over the crossbar, and we have a problem here with the football as Roca tries to retrieve it with the net. It's just out of her reach. One of the parents on the far side coming to help, but it may just be too late as Roca collects. Sabrina Roca looking for options. Haven't seen them play it short too often. Good clearance from Roca though, towards midfield. Flicked on. Crunch and tackle in midfield as Pangonis hooks it down again, keeping all the pressure. All the play has been in Solar's half here at the start of the second, and it's been very tough. That's a good tackle there as they look to come away. Pivnik battling hard, does well. Finds Meadows. Lucy Meadows knocks it forward. Better play this from Solar. Meadows down the right hand side, she's an option. Up towards Terry up top, trying to get her foot on it. Does so, cuts back towards Meadows. Looking to try and dig out across here. And she's done very well to win a corner there. Looks like it was Ellie Taliak defending there, knocks it out for a corner kick. As centre half, Ashton Shepperson comes forward to whip it in. Gonna have to watch the wind here. She might have to start this one close to the keeper and let it come out a little bit, so the wind will naturally do it anyway. Shepperson drills it low in towards the edge of the box. Sent back in, shot out over the end line. Nice idea, trying something different there, Solar. Just doesn't quite come off. As the substitution is going to be prepared for either team in a few moments. I'll keep you updated with those, so I won't let you down with that one. Taliak seems to win the ball. Referee says unfairly so. Free kick for Solar. Drilled in the box. It's a great ball in. Flicked on. Gathered up by the goalkeeper for Cleveland. Caitlin Grady says enough of that nonsense. Get that out of here. Punts it way down the right hand side. Pence can't quite get it under control, but Gorski does. She's got Ans back on the far side if she can lift her head. Cuts on her left. Back on her right. Whips it across. Couldn't quite wrap her foot around it. It's gone out for a goal kick as looks like Madison Snyder preparing to come back in the game for Cleveland, and triple substitution for Solar. Victoria Lynch making way for Cleveland. And the substitutes for here, Mariella Stevens making way alongside Wimberly Wright and Anna Stein. Kristen Mann will come in alongside Landry Crodell and Lauren Miller. Looking to ignite a bit of something for Solar, but there's no offside called against Pence. Will we see Solar going three at the back maybe and try push numbers forward? It looks that way as we see it right now. Looks to be a backline of Shepperson, Zarag, and Jordana Disher. So it does look to be a three at the back. Miller looks to have come in at a centre defensive mid. So they are trying to push numbers forward. Maybe it's a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3 even. Interesting. They've Risking numbers forward, but I like the move. Unlucky play there, and Miranda Cairns skipped away from 2 and played it down the line, but it just crept out over the sideline. Gorski down the right. Wins the throw. Cleveland are just relentless going forward. Just doesn't seem like they let up at all. Terry up top looks to hold it up. And they win the throw in. Hands back. Nice idea around the corner for Snyder, but it's broken down. Away comes Solar. Hands back, running back with furious vengeance. Knocks it out for a throw in. Every coach loves to see a winger doing that if they give the ball away. Just getting back, getting in behind. Not throwing their hands up in the air. Just getting the head down and getting on with it. Thrown in towards Meadows. Brings it down, looking for options. Lays it back, Zarag. Clipped in, Wynn coming back out, flicked inside, shot here! It's a shot and it's a goal! They pulled one back. Solar pull one back just like that. Zarag clips it in towards the back post. Ball gets knocked inside. And just like that, Solar back into it, trying to get to the goal scorer right next like it was. Landry Crodell. Hands up in the air. The finish. The Fox in the box. Getting on with it. Knocks it into the bottom corner. Meadows. Brings it down, looking for options. Just like that, folks, with approaching 23 minutes left in the game. It's made it very interesting. Wynn coming back out, flicked inside. Shot here. Wind and 3-0 down. It's a shot and it's a goal. They pulled one back. Don't have a lifeline. And they've got a throw in on the near side, and momentum seems to be shifting. Zarag will have the throw in here. Near side line. Flicked up over the top. Gorski drives towards the line. Great tackle from Shepperson. Superb challenge. Sliding down, knocks it out for a corner. Crunching tackle from the centre half. No nonsense. Good play from Gorski, forcing the issue, driving towards the byline. Must have tackle to keep her team in the game there from Shepperson. Pence now with the wizard of a right foot that she has. Looking to whip this one in. Drill towards the back post. Head. Ooh, and just slightly missed time was the run from Sophia Gorski. Gorski made a good run in, just got there a little too early and just couldn't quite get over it. That's a substitution being prepared here for Cleveland. Riley Vickerts from Buckeye will be coming on for number 9, Kylie Fitzgerald, the girl from Homestead Falls. Strong Irish name there, Fitzgerald. Zarag gets it in the right back spot, clips it forward towards Meadows. Snyder wins, plays down the line but will only go out for a Solar ball. Shepperson, leader at the back here for Solar, throws it down the line. It's a good ball in, good throw. What can they do going forward here? Looking for options. Robertson applies pressure, but it's gone out on the left hand side. If they can get the ball over the top to Terry, she's got pace. Just haven't been able to find that pass, but it's a good ball over the top. Chance here for Solar. Pangonas comes across and snuffs out the danger. Says none of that right now. Corner kick for Solar on the far side. And they'll also make a substitution. Number 12, Emily Hartshorn, will be coming into the game. And number 15, Jordana Disher, coming out. Hope you're enjoying coverage here, folks, of the 2017 US Youth Soccer National League Tournament in Wilson, North Carolina. My name is Matthew Carraher. Proud to bring you the broadcast live. And another substitution being prepared here for Cleveland as the danger girl up top, Mary Santelli, looks to be coming back on as Solar have a corner kick here. Real chance to get another one back in, and it's going to be tough with the wind pushing the ball out towards the edge of the box. It'll have to be hit with great pace, and it is just too much. Catches a little too well and kind of turns it in behind for a goal kick for Cleveland. It's a breezy one here, folks. Still a lovely winter's day, don't get me wrong. Not a cloud in the sky, or as we'd say in Irish, Neil Ain Scamus a spare. Great ball down the left hand side. Ansbach's in here. In on goal, 1v1. Ansbach. Shot near post, off the post. Rifles it. Stands there in disbelief. And just like that, that's a devastating counter attack that Cleveland have to offer. Ansbach just has pace to burn here, folks. Rifles it against the post. She smiles in disbelief, but has a chance to really bury the game and end all danger there. They look very dangerous on the counter, and with Solo committing numbers forward with 3 at the back, they're really going to have to be careful of that break. Gorski battling away on the right. Free kick for Solo. They're getting themselves back into the game here. That goal's giving them real belief. Stranger things have happened, folks. 3-1. Next goal is going to be all crucial here. Double substitution here being prepared. Santelli coming in alongside Evans Roskos. Solar clear the ball up the middle. They win another free kick as there's push in the back there. Girls couldn't hear the referee's whistle. They're hustling away. Another chance to put this one in the box. Put it in the danger zone. About 45 yards out. Played short. Looks towards Meadows. Can she whip it in? It's a great tackle. Ellie Taliak says have some of that one. Crunch and tackle. Laid all the way back to Roca. Anzac gives chase. Pence. Referee's giving a handball there. Pangonis will have to hold it here as the substitutes come on for Cleveland. Hayley Ansbach coming off, and so is Morgan Pence. Pangonis here, about 5 yards into her own half. Let's see what she'll do here. Might look to send this one in, cause problems for Solar. Looking to find Santelli, no doubt. Meadows wins it. Breaks away. Good 1-2. Looking for options. Plays Pivnik inside. Roskos with the tackle. Santelli can't quite bring it under control, but closes down Zarag and somehow manages to get it. Driving inside. It's a great tackle from Zarag. Out for a corner kick. Super tackle there from Zarag. All ball on that one. All ball. Corner kick here for Cleveland on the left hand side. Number 28. Aria Evans Roskos. And a Walsh. The town of Walsh. Tuning in to see her hit this corner kick here now. Whipping in the in-swinger towards the front post. Somehow still managed to clear it as Solo in the throwing on the near sideline, right beside the Cleveland bench here, where this commentator standing. Hartshorn throws Pivnik. Robertson wins it though. Finds Santelli, looks for the 1-2 with Gorski and doesn't quite come off, but it's a lovely touch. He's got Roskos here on the left. Cuts inside. Shot! Super goal! Cracking finish there. Gorski and doesn't quite come off, but it's a lovely touch. He's got Roskos here on the left. Cuts inside. Shot! Super goal! Cracking finish there. One here, folks, for Cleveland North, leading. Chance to add another one there. That was a fantastic goal there. Number 22, Peyton Felton, turns back in on the right foot and finishes low into the left-hand corner. Nothing that Sabrina Roca could do in goal. Roca clears down the right hand side just as Solo were getting back into the game. Devastating blow for them. "13 minutes left in the contest." Cracking goal that was, folks. Thrown down the near side for Solar. Lester Terry throws it inside. We'll look to get it again. Roskos applies pressure, wins it. Threads a lovely ball through here. Santelli's in. Shepperson gives chase. Tackle. Referee shows no interest in the call. Shepperson does well getting back to try and put her off, but no call there from the referee. Roskos now, 35 yards out, threads it through on the left hand side. Santelli's in here, called offside. They call from the lines on the far side. Goal kick here. Sabrina Roca will kick it out. There's that counter attack that you're seeing there from Cleveland. Devastating stuff. Look at Robertson driving forward here, the midfielder. Looks left hand side. Santelli's got Roskos underneath. Looking for half a yard in the 18. Strike deflected. Goes out over the end line for a corner kick here. Time ticking away here. Just over 10 minutes left in the game. 2017 US Youth Soccer National League. Apologies, folks, I thought that was a corner kick, but apparently it's a goal kick. So we'll play quick. Head towards the left hand side. Terry back to goal, shepherds it out for a throw-in. Real urgency now shown from Solar, and just as they were getting back into the game, they pulled one back 3-1, and devastating blow there. The 4th goal they conceded. Snyder wins the header, tries to keep it in down the line, does so, and she'll win the throw-in too. Ball comes bouncing past this commentator. Couldn't move as quick as I used to. I'll let that one slide past. Triple substitution coming for Cleveland. Snyder will make way. Kennedy Reapel will be coming on. And Italiak will be coming off, as well as Sofia Gorski. Chance of a shot here in the box, and it's a good touch away from Miller there for Solar. Looking dangerous was Stephanie Sturgeon. Robertson, the driving engine in midfield here, taking a throw on the far sideline. Good ball out wide here. She's got a full back out wide if she can see her. Santelli lays it off smartly, just needs to put a little more on it. It's cracking play there. So does really well there, Kennedy Reapel, to win the corner kick. Tussled away and brushed off the defender, just straight into the game. Short corner taken here quickly. Played in the box shot. Robertson turns it in. Sarah Robertson just came to her 6-7 yards out and just buried it. Taking advantage of the short corner. It's 5-1 here for Cleveland, leading Solar. Quick corner. Paid dividends for Cleveland. Played in the box shot. Robertson turns it in. 7 minutes left here, regular time. And it'll be a throw-in for Solar. Roscoe back to goal, shepherds it out. Solar trying to build out. Miller on the left hand side will be closed down by Robertson. Miller cuts inside, just loses out. Felton plays to Robertson, who knocks it over the top. Offside call against Mary Santelli up top. Goal kick here coming from Roca. Roscoe goes to compete. It's knocked down. Chance for Robertson from distance, tries to thread Santelli through, and it's gone out on the goal line for a goal kick. Throw one on the far side for Solar, as we're inside the last 5 minutes of regular time here. (2017) US Youth Soccer National League Fall Showcase here in Wilson, North Carolina. Referee has signaled for a free kick for Solar out of Texas here. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast here so far, folks. Closing in on the last few minutes. My name is Matthew Carraher. Been proud to broadcast on behalf of Turbo Sports here at this wonderful event. All the top college coaches that you could imagine here today, folks. All on the sidelines. Repel tries to get back in behind the ball here. Cleared up, down the line. That back line for Cleveland's looked very confident in the shirt today. Knocked inside. Foul called against Solar here. 15 yards inside Solar's half and a couple of yards from the sideline. Roscoe will look to take maybe. In swing and delivery can cause a few problems. Referee just instructs where it's supposed to be taken from. Short one taken down the line. Lovely ball inside. Great clip there from Kennedy Repel. There's a good run on the far sideline by Stephanie Sturgeon. Free kick given away for Solar as we close in the last 2.5 minutes of regular time. Thiel goes for it, shouldered off the ball. Robertson out wide. Might get it back. She does so. Lovely turn. Drives and plays it down the left hand side for Roscoe. Tries the first time in time with the left foot and doesn't quite wrap her foot around it. Goal kick here for Solar. Short kick out, attempt from Roca. They won't keep that one in 90 seconds. Decent effort. That's deflected over the far side, and Mary Santelli with the effort. Corner kick on the far side. Last 30 seconds of regular time. See if Solar can launch a counter attack, and they've got a free kick. May look to play quickly, they do. Towards Terry up top. Terry driving in the left. Gets half a yard. She's done well on the far side. Plays it across. Gathered up. And goal there from Grady. Clock's still ticking here on the The scoreboard should have cut off about 25 seconds ago. Still going. But we're all on the referee's clock from here. Robertson looks to play it through. Can't be too much longer left. They're nearly played a full minute of injury time. Wasn't too many stoppages in the second half here. Out of play on the throw in on the far sideline for Solar. Chance here for a late break for Solar. Played inside towards Terry and cleared away down the right hand side for Cleveland. Out of play on the far side. Referee has a glance at his watch. Ball played through from Roca. And there is the full-time whistle, folks. It's ended here. Cleveland FC out of Northern Ohio 5. Solar Soccer Club out of Texas 1. It's been a fantastic game. Pleasure for having you guys alongside for the broadcast. My name is Matthew Carraher, representing Turbo Sports Group. Hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. We got plenty of soccer on the way, so stay tuned. But if you're tuning out, bye for now. Bye-bye.